Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you that the marriage in between William Ruto and Raila Odinga is over. It is just a matter of time when Raila Odinga is going to come out and tell his followers, enough is enough. I have listened to the people. This time round, it is not the people listening to Raila. It is Raila who is going to listen to the people. And is going to embarrass and of course disappoint William Ruto, telling him, I have listened to the people. And the people are saying no to your government. In fact, the senator of Homa Bay County, Senator Kajwang, has summarized everything. And I can tell you, and this is something that I've said many a times in this channel. Na kuna wengine bado wanatoka Nyanza, wamebebewa akili, wanadhani na uongo. Raila is not going to work with William Samoei Ruto. I want you to listen to what Senator Kajwang from Homa Bay County summarized yesterday. And then you will understand what I have always said in this channel. But before we listen to him, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
One thing must be made clear, that to build a political movement of the stature and nature of ODM is no mean task. And therefore, ODM shall remain and ODM shall be on the ballot in 2027. That is a plan, that is a strategic plan of the party. Political parties are formed so that people can compete on the basis of policies and ideologies, and the person with the best ideology carries the day and implements them for the betterment of the people. Right now, we are conscious that elections are still 2 years away, and the challenges that this country faces requires us all to work together. It requires us all to be on the table. And this is the reason why we got into the broad-based government, because we realized that if Kenya.BONFACE'S was allowed to continue running the country unilaterally as they did, then the politics of exclusion that has been a problem in this country was going to be perpetuated, and that there would be certain parts of this country that would be starved of development. And that is why our party leader agreed to partner with William Ruto to stabilize the economy and to deal with the unrest that followed the finance bill. But we still are a distinct political movement, and in 2027, ODM will field candidates across the country, and depending also on the political dynamics then, we still expect that ODM will have a presidential candidate at the ballot. Now, for those with dissenting voices on broad base, we fought for opening up of the democratic space so that everyone can be given an opportunity to express themselves. I would not want to join this bandwagon where people are calling out someone like Governor Orengo or Sifuna for saying certain truths. We cannot be a choir, praise and worship choir as ODM. Those are not the values that ODM stands for. ODM does not stand for sycophancy. ODM stands for loyalty and patriotism to the nation. And in as much as we are in the broad-based government, if things are not working right, we shall still speak out on them. If there are abductions, that is contrary to the Constitution, we'll speak out on them. If the health sector is not working, we'll speak out on them. If the education sector is not working, we'll speak out on them. But we'll do it with respect, and we'll do it in a manner that does not allow the country to disintegrate. So within ODM, let us allow different and divergent voices to speak. It is nothing wrong. It is part of our democratic culture.
The way you have listened to Senator Kajwang, I want us to revisit what James Orengo said earlier, before even the ODM members went to this government. James Orengo said that our unity with William Ruto was going to expel us to doom. In other words, it is going to be a failed unity a unity that cannot produce anything. And James Orengo elaborated it very clear. By then, remember Raila Odinga said there was no possibility of him talking with William Ruto. But now, James Orengo clarified this.
Where is Ruto going to take us? Nowhere. Ruto is taking us into a sinking ship. And I'm urging everybody that joining Ruto is a disaster, is an abomination. It cannot work.
As if that is not enough. On the same note, and on the same peak of the politics of ODM, I can tell you, those who do not understand to read the politics, ni wale wanabebewa akili. Na ndio maana, wale wanadanganywa sahi na William Ruto kupeleka pesa West NYANZA. I told you here, wale uliona wakitoa press wanajiita the Luo professionals. I told you here, those are fake Luo professionals. We are having Luo professionals. And they know very clear, William Ruto's government has destroyed everything. And they cannot be carried like a paper bag. How is it? But wale uliona wanajiita the Luo professionals, these are fake Luo professionals. Walipeleka tumbo zao pale. Walilipwa. And I read something that Caleb Amisi said it very clear. That William Ruto is now in a mission to hire some individuals who are close to Raila and coming from Nyanza or Western or wherever. Raila Odinga is having massive support. So now, when I talk massive support is the way Raila Odinga has been having his support. But today, as we speak, it is no longer. Why? Because he entered to William Ruto's sinking ship. You know. So, those individuals, like bloggers that are being hired to ensure that they're going to force Raila Odinga to work with William Ruto. But let me tell you, there's someone here from Rift Valley clarified it very clear. And he is a former member of parliament. He told their people that you rushed and impeached Rigathi Gachagua, not knowing what was coming. And he even told their people, if you don't see James Orengo supporting the cause, remember Raila Odinga is not there. If you see Simba Arati is not talking, Raila is not there. If you see Akina Sifuna, they are not supporting the cause, Raila is not there. And several individuals, main key players in the politics of the Republic of Kenya that are supporting Raila Odinga. Look at the Osoti, the deputy party leader at the Senate of Vihiga, of ODM, is not in that cause. Are you getting me? If you have not seen Anyang' Nyong'o, professor, the governor of Kisumu, is not supporting that cause, Raila is not there.
Mulifanya kubokonya makosa juzi kufukuza Gachagua bila plan. Plan yenu na kuchipika kifua ndio imetuletea shida mheshimiwa. Alisungusha Moi 6 months to election. Akasema Kasarani imekuwa kisira. Tukaenda pale KICC. Na akatangaza Liberal Democratic. Mimi nikaingia 4 people. Nyachae akaandika naye MOU 4 people Rainbow Coalition. Pale Serena saa 4 saa 9 tukienda pale Uhuru Park. Ameenda na balozi ya Germany saa 9 anasema Kibaki to. Na mimi ndio niliwekea yeye ile agreement yake na Nyachae 505 KYY 999 pesa yenye walikuwa wamekubaliana na Nyachae. Mimi sio mwingine. Jioni saa 9 ameruka Nyachae. You are dealing with a man whom you don't understand. So when you send this community kwa Raila, mimi nakwambia pinyo wacho. Yeye akienda huko anasema pinyo. Unajua maana ya pinyo wacho. Wataenda kuongea vile jana waliongea. So long as you don't see Simba Arati with you. So long as you don't see Sifuna with you. So long as you see Orengo is not with you. Raila speaks through others. But he behaves innocent. Don't be surprised. Musitegemee yeye.
Raila is not there. So musibebewe akili na kina Peter Kaloma na kina Robert Alai. Na nimeona some my fellow blogger, I don't know, I don't want to attack someone, but wanabebwa ni kama watu watumia akili. You know why? Because in politics is about interest, and I told here the interest of Raila Odinga was not going to be served in this Kenya. Kwanza, the interest of Raila Odinga has been with the people. So you cannot tell me and convince me that now it is automatically that Raila Odinga is going to support William Ruto. Now, muone mnaacha komata. Wale bado mna sing o mnaimba ile wimbo ya William Ruto broad-based. Mukae hapo na hiyo broad-based government yenyu.
This show, and I've said it on this show, Trevor, my position is, even if ODM supports Ruto, Ruto will still lose. I have said it here and I repeat it. So,
it is complete. If TJ Kajwang has summarized all, James Orengo said it all, Sifuna said it all, Otosi said it all, Simbarati said it that UDA is a dead thing, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o said it all, that them, they are not in that course. Ni experts wao ndio wako pale. Very soon they are going to be withdrawn. Na niliwaambia hapa, and I said something that it is so funny. Some individuals waliona ni kama funny, you know, muliona ni kama ni funny. Opio Wandayi, the CS of Energy, anarudi Ugunja constituency, anaenda kuvai. John Mbadi anaenda kuvai Suba, pale penye Karoli Omondi alishabrandiwa ODM rebel. Joe anaenda kuvai. I told you here. Whatever he's going to vie, I don't know. But what you're being told, Joe is going to vie for a seat. Either senator or a member of parliament. He can do whatever. You know, in politics, kama Mandago, umejua kuna wengine wanasema, oh, iwezekani. Mandago is the senator of Uasin Gishu. And with your notice, he was the governor of Uasin Gishu County. Then later, akaenda kuwa senator. Bwana wenye wako na interest yao kwa politics hawana aibu. Mtu anaweza enda hata MCA. Oh yeah. And that is the reality wengine waoni. I said it here, kuna mwingine alisema, oh, Joho alishakuwa governor, hawezi kuwa kiti yote. Kwani Mandago ni Jackson Mandago of Uasin Gishu is a senator of Uasin Gishu County. And earlier on, he was the governor. Alimaliza term yake 2. Akaenda senator. So wale wenye wako kwa serikali na ni close allies of Raila Odinga wanarudi, wanatolewa. Na hapo ndio maana William Ruto, niliwaambia kitambo, William Ruto aliambia Raila, put your house in order or toka kwa serikali. Toka kwa serikali. I said it. Then later, you saw the letter that came from the Raila Odinga secretariat, presented with a spokesperson of Raila Odinga, Dennis Onyango. I read that letter and I can tell you where I'm sitting. Kama wengine baada hawajafungua macho wanaimba Ruto na unatoka Nyanza. Unaimba Ruto na unatoka Nyanza. I'm sorry, but wewe umebebewa akili. And I say something here very sensible. Na wengine hawako sikia. Ukienda kusupport William Ruto wewe kama Mjaluo, na unaenda kupigia William Ruto, ati unapunish Mkikuyu. I'm sorry to say this, but I will say. Politically, wewe umebebewa kichwa na akili zako zote. You don't reason. Mount Kenya region, I explained it and I want to repeat it. Mount Kenya region, they supported William Ruto. Sawa? We as Nyanza, we rejected William Ruto and we said we have our own candidate. We told the Mount Kenya region ubaya wa William Ruto. Na kwa sababu Mount Kenya region wanakuwa wanataka kuwa thoma, ndio hiyo washaona na macho. Hao sasa wanasema William Ruto must go. We had one course of removing William Ruto. watu wa Nyanza kwa sema Ruto must go. Sasa hii tuko na advantage ya kutoa William Ruto. Mount Kenya region wako ready, wanasema Ruto must go. Sisi pia tulikuwa tunasema Ruto must go. Sasa tukienda kupigia William Ruto to punish wa Kikuyu ati kwa sababu walipigia William Ruto, sisi tunabebewa akili. The time has come that we must reason right. Tulikuwa na wengine Western, Coastal, Ukambani na watu wengine wakisema Ruto. Mount Kenya region wamekubali sahi Ruto ni mbaya, sasa anaenda nyumbani, which it is a good cause. What is the problem of coming out to kick out William Ruto? So wale unasikia anajiita tena, nimesikia kwa wengine wanasema mimi ni Mjaluo, siwezi pigia mimi ni Mjaluo, siwezi pinga William Ruto. Nitampigia William Ruto kura, nimpanish nani? Nipanish nani? Wa Kikuyu. You are so useless. You are so useless, I'm telling you. And I don't say it with fear. You are so useless. Nyinyi ndio watu nitakana mnabebo kwa leo mnamwaga kwa Lake Victoria ama Indian Ocean, muende mkienda because you don't reason. Mmebebewa kile kama mjinga. I will say it without any fear of contradiction. We have a problem with William Ruto. Mimi siku support William Ruto. Mount Kenya region walimpea vote na wali accelerate William Ruto to presidency. So for now I don't have any reason to come out to say I'm voting for William Ruto to punish Kikuyus. We have now the same common enemy, that is William Ruto. Why should we join hands to toa hii mtu? Mimi nikuje nikwambie na vote William Ruto kwa no, that is not correct. Na by the way Raila Odinga alienda akasign that thing in KICC, the same Raila Odinga is going to dump William Ruto very soon, mark that one. Na ataita press briefing pale, sema I've listened to the people. Pinyo wacho ground imesema. Hello, are you listening to this? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet in another video.